What we're going to be showing you all how to do is how to bring up module information. So if I go to the Canvas LMS API, we can end up seeing this endpoint here, API v1 courses, then we've got the specific course ID, and then we've got the modules here. And so what we're going to end up doing is we're going to list all the modules. Now, just to show you in terms of Google Chrome, how we can end up bringing up this endpoint and the information that we're going to end up getting. If I actually put in here API v1 courses, then 637 or 6730, and then the modules, it's actually going to show all the API information that we should end up getting here. And so it's going to look something like this. We can see there's ID, there's also the name, and so we're going to end up using that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this endpoint here, and we're going to end up putting that into VS Code. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and replace, let's see here, so we've got courses. We're just going to actually end up putting modules at the end of this, and so you could end up copying and pasting that. That's basically what I just ended up getting there. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to do the request URL. And so don't forget that we've got to end up taking our base URL that we just added in there, and then at the end we've got to put that access token. So in Google Chrome, the reason why we can end up using this is because we already went through the Google authentication. However, if you are making this request through your code through the request module, basically there's no Google authentication for the code, obviously, and so we've got to put this at the end here so that they know that it's us. So we use our access token there. What we can then end up doing is after we append that access token to this, we can end up getting the information. So we're going to end up going request.get, and then we can end up doing .json at the end. And so that's going to basically get us all this JSON data. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this module info. So I'll put modules info. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the plural form. And then what I can end up doing here is I'm going to go ahead and print out modules info. And I really need to end up getting Pylance on here. Get module info is what I'm going to name this file here. And so now we can end up running this code. And so now if we end up running this, we're going to see my token is not defined. Okay, boom. So let's see here. Oh yeah, so I do need to end up importing, my apologies, my token. So that's just my custom Python module here. I've got it as a function in here for my access token is secret. And so if I end up running this now, we can end up seeing that we have all this information coming in. So just as we talked about yesterday, we can look at this data type in here. And so I've got it where it's a list. And then within that list, there is the dictionary. And so what we can do here is I can end up going for module and modules info. Let's try printing out module. Then what I'm also going to end up doing is I'm going to put an input statement here at the bottom, just so that we can end up pausing our code as we're going through each module. So let's see what we've got here. And so I end up seeing this is printed out, and it looks like basically this is week 1, and we've actually got everything in here. And so what they actually have, okay, perfect. So week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, 6. Okay, perfect. So that went through all of them. And so what we can end up doing is we can get some certain information from this. And so we can end up going into here and we could put in, let's see here, like name, for instance. Let's just print out name. So we've got week 1, that's coming in first, then week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. Some other information we can end up getting. So I could get the ID as well for that. So let's go ahead and let's throw that ID in there. I also see some items URL as well. But let's do ID. So we're going to print out name. So let's maybe do something like this. Name, and we'll do space, and then let's do plus module name. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this line, let's put this underneath here, and let's go ID. ID, now this is going to be the case where we're going to put this all in lowercase ID, and we can run this. And so now it's giving us the issue here. Can only concatenate string, not int to string. Okay, perfect. So we do need to end up taking the ID, and we need to convert that to the string here for this, because that does end up coming back as an integer. And so now, perfect. We got the week, we got the ID. We can end up going through with that. It gets all that information for us. And so that is how we can end up doing these requests in Python. So this is just another example. Instead of putting this into Google Apps Scripts, you can use Python to do this as well. Anyways, hope that was helpful. I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.